Hello, hello, welcome back. Live streaming once again, the editing of the Beaver Fever juice review. And this time it's going to work. God damn it. Why is it going to work? Because I moved the modem up here beside my computer and I plugged my computer directly into it, so it's definitely going to work. We are green across the board. So that was probably just my problem. I was not getting a steady connection through the Wi-Fi. I'm curious to see how the Wi-Fi is actually up here while the modem is here, but that's nothing I'll worry about. Right now, we're worried about editing the video. Actually, today's probably going to be a twofer. Because I've got 2 videos to edit. Now that'll depend on how long it takes and what time the guys decide they're coming over, because we're shooting more videos, at least one other video today, and they are coming earlier in the day because of reasons. So hopefully I can get one done. As far as I know, Gage is still sleeping, so I have no idea. But we need to be done before 4. That's what time Adam has to be home. That's his curfew today, is 4 o'clock. I am trying to find the video files. Getting too distracted. So these last 2 videos we shot nice and smoothly. 1 take for each section, which is perfect. So this is mostly just a matter of piecing things together, removing any bits that I don't necessarily want there, and adding the graphics. So fairly basic, and they're both like that. And I'm looking at the timestamps here, and it looks like we're good on time as well. So probably not a whole lot that has to be cut out. The juice segment is sort of long, so I'll probably might have a few clips out of there, but I think it should be good for the most part. So let's go ahead and rename. First, oh, they're all organized properly. They're not numbered properly. I don't number them, so it's not my fault. They're all organized, so that's gonna be intro. Intro. We've got label. We've got juice. We've got outro. Done. That was easy. Let's pull that down into here. Let's give this a little whoops. Is this a little zoom in here? What are we on? What's that 30? Why is it scaling like that? Whatever.
Intro, take 1 in 3, 2, 1, go.
So I don't know if you guys can hear that this time. It looks like it might be showing up for you. I'm just gonna live with that. Okay. I don't know what I just hit. Not the button I wanted. There we go. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Gage.
Adam.
It's the Beaver Fever juice review.
And today we're talking about kaiju.
We're talking about, I can't even pronounce this properly, we're talking about kaiju.
Yeah, you said it right.
Cool. I have to say it so slow.
Squirt 705.
We haven't talked about a Squirt 705 juice
In a little
bit,
yeah.
but we're going to let you know all about it. We're going to give you our opinion and whatnot. Adam, what you vaping on over there, bud?
I got my Horizon Tech Falcon on top of your, whatever this is called. What is it, Gage?
It's the Aegis Legend.
Whatever this is called.
Yeah, Geek Vape.
Aegis Legend. And, yeah, he just had it sitting there. He didn't know if his batteries were good. They're good. So I was like, I'm going to use this beast. It's heavy as shit.
It's heavy as
When
hell,
you're used to
especially
holding
compared
this,
to that thing, yeah.
It's like,
But
I
that
know
being
it's there.
said, just real quick, the Legend is like dust-proof, shock-proof,
Oh, yeah.
waterproof up to like 15 feet or maybe 20 feet or something insane.
we should
Excuse me.
We should.
I
Maybe
don't know
not
why,
on
but
yours,
Gage's
we
mic
should
is
see if we
always
get a
way too
secondhand
loud, and
one
I
and
turn
do
it down all the time. I don't know why.
I'd like to back over one.
I mean,
with the
he's
car or
also got
something.
it
just
up a
to
lot
see.
higher than Adam's.
But anyway, we're getting off track here. I have the
I'm
Tesla
just gonna have
Invader
to turn it down
230.
even lower.
I absolutely love this mod. I have my Kylan V2 on top. Absolutely love this RTA. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. Pretty.
I thought he was done, so all there is to it is where we're gonna end it.
That's really all there is to it.
There. That was perfect. Yeah, we did 2 videos the same day, so yeah, we were trying to obviously get things done on a good pace. Obviously doing it well as well. We don't just want to make it fast and dirty, we want to make it nice. So yeah, but the pacing is fairly good. Again, they did go for a bit on the juice, a little longer. Usually I think I got it set to like 4 minutes. Is what I prefer for them to stick around to. I don't know. I have to check now. Season 3. Yeah, 4 minutes. 1:30 for intro, which is almost bang on. 2 minutes for label, which is 70 seconds over is fine. They went just over a minute over in juice, which is mostly fine. I have 2:30 for outro, but I don't know if, I think they've also been forgetting to do the subscribe and notification thing in the label, so they have been adding that into the outro. You'll have noticed. Not that it matters. And I really have to update that list. Is the board updated? Did we write the stuff on the board yet? No. We'll have to do that today as well before the video starts. Okay. So, intro, not outro, that's good. Let's plop down the label section.
Go.
So,
there. I'm sure glad when he talks it gets rid of that buzz.
real quick, I
wish I knew which one it was.
with this label real quick. I absolutely
Sounds
love
like
the
it's coming from both equally. Oh well, nothing I can really do too much about it right now. Every time I screw with the audio and try and get rid of the buzz, I find it screws up some other stuff as well. And
So
usually while he's talking, you don't notice it too much.
I
So.
absolutely love the label.
I think it's dope.
I love the black bottle. I think this is just really awesome. It's wow, look at you.
What is that noise?
This is just really awesome. It's wow.
Oh, that was the bottle hitting his zipper.
I noticed. I didn't really notice this until I looked at it, but like the Squirt logo is like a blue fading into like a purple,
and the
and
logo
it's blue fading into like a purple.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like how there's like black edging around. Like the information here is in black, and it just kind of I don't know, man.
It looks good.
It's really, really, really visually appealing,
Yeah.
and like especially with the flavor, the coloring just works.
It's well, we'll get into the flavor afterwards, but
Sure, I still have.
I enjoy.
Okay, cool.
Gates knows it. I like call it kaiju. That's cool.
It's
got
a
the
cool
scales
name.
in the back for like you think of Godzilla.
Uh-oh. What's happening? What's happening? Why is it doing that? Uh-oh. Critical error. I can't. Playback's not working. Well, hot snaps. Of course, something has to go wrong. The stream is working. Oh, good. We saved. It saved it.
Like
We
kaiju.
good? Okay, we're good. Just got hung up on something. I don't know what that was all about.
That's cool.
It's
got
a
the
cool
scales
name.
in the back for like you think of Godzilla. Godzilla's big Japanese monster.
Scaly demon monster thing.
But yeah, it's cool. I think it looks nice, and like I said, with the flavor,
And the logo, I think it's really good. I like it.
I like the writing, the Japanese writing up top.
Yeah, man, I
It's just
like
dope
this one a
looking.
lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to. You know what? I have to fix Gage's audio. It's actually really bugging me. So let's go ahead and turn off. Let's do. I think that's all I have to do is to change, and that goes just to Gage's side. I don't know. I've never actually.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like the writing, the Japanese writing
Yeah.
up top.
Okay. And
Yeah, man,
It's just
I like
dope.
this.
oh, that's I see. That's bringing it one side or the other. So what we actually want to do is bring atoms up and bring gauges down, maybe?
I like it.
I like the the Japanese writing up top.
Yeah, man, I like
dope
this one a
looking.
lot.
Yeah.
I think this is like easily a 10 out of 10 label.
That was one of my first.
That's actually perfect. What do I have that at? 24.4? I could just copy it. Copy. And we'll paste the tributes. Yes.
But we're going to...
Alright, that should take care of that. So I just gotta remember to do that to all of the clips. And that'll
So, we're talking about this label real
balance
quick.
out the
I
audio a little bit.
love the label.
I think it's dope.
I love
It
the
goes
black
well.
bottle. I think this is just really awesome. It's wow, look at you. I noticed, I
Sounds
didn't
like
really
a-
notice
like a
this until I
record.
looked at it, but like the Squirt logo is
Yep.
like a blue fading into like a purple,
And the
it's
logo
blue fading into like a purple.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I like how there's like black edging around, like the information here is in black, and it just kind of I don't know, man.
It looks good.
It's
just
really, really, really visually appealing,
Yeah.
and like especially with the flavor, the coloring just works.
It's well, we'll get into the flavor afterwards, but
Sure, I still have.
I enjoy.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Gates knows it. I like. They call it kaiju. That's cool.
It's
got
a
the
cool
scales
name.
in the back for like. You think of Godzilla. Godzilla's big Japanese monster.
Scaly
Yeah.
demon monster thing.
But yeah, it's cool.
Um,
I think it looks nice, and like you said, with the flavor,
And the logo, I think it's really good. I like it.
I like the writing, the Japanese writing
yeah.
up top.
Yeah, man, I
It's just
like
dope
this one a
looking,
lot.
yeah.
I think this is like easily a 10 out of 10 label.
That was one of my first grabs. I was like, ooh, that's a nice label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially with the bottle, I feel like if this was on like a clear bottle,
It wouldn't
just,
look as good.
It would still look good, just not as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good design right
It's
there.
got all the information that you could ever want. Big legible characters, white. Wow,
White on black.
I'm dropping all kinds of words today. We have the white on black lettering. It's very legible. All the important information. Not much more you can really ask for or say about a bottle like that. It's really good. I like it.
If you guys like the video, and you like the channel, subscribe.
But they do remember it this time,
guys.
because
Hit
I
the
think
bell.
I
Hit
had
the
to remind
ding
them. to do it.
every time that we post a video. Once a week,
Yeah,
Friday,
once a week.
Saturday.
Saturday. It's
Give it
always
the
Saturday.
same
It's
down
been
there.
Saturday. It's been. They keep and they do the same thing for the next video, and I keep correcting them, guys. It's Saturday. It's always Saturday. I know we used to post on Fridays, and I actually just recently changed the bio on the Facebook page to say Saturdays because I forgot to change that. But it's been Saturdays for almost a year now, I think, because it works better for me because I'm working most of the week. So Saturday just works better. If I guarantee I can edit the video Saturday before it goes up, you know, if I don't decide to do it early, which usually I do it on Saturday anyways. But they keep saying sometimes Friday. It hasn't been Friday in almost a year. So don't listen to them. Just completely disregard when they say that. It's never on Fridays anymore. If it's on a Friday, you'll know ahead of time, but it's not going to be on a Friday. There's no reason for it to be on a Friday. If for some reason Saturday's not going to work for me for editing, then I'll make the time to do it beforehand. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, just don't listen to me.
You get it. Especially if you notify.
Especially if you hit the bell and get the ding every time that we post a video.
But he's right there. If
We're
you hit
going
the
to
bell,
this.
you'll know it.
Anyway,
Regardless of when we
carrying
post it,
on,
you'll know when
let's
it's posted.
Get into this flavor.
All right.
I think we've mentioned it before, but on YouTube, make sure there's nothing over here that you can't see. Yeah, this should be fine. So I'll show you quickly. This is the live stream, but on YouTube, you've got your bell up here, and it's Olivia in the back. This bell is where it shows all your. I don't have anything. I don't even know why I have these guys set to notify on this account. I don't watch videos on this Screaming Alien account. I have my own personal one for that. But I always get notifications for every video that I hit the bell on in that bell. But I can't guarantee anyways. I can't say with 100% certainty that I get every single one notified to my phone. Which kind of, for a lot of people, defeats the purpose. Because most people, I think it's like 50% of people watching online video are doing it off their phones and mobile devices. So if you're hitting the bell and 50% of the people aren't guaranteed getting your notification every time, then I don't know if it's still a big problem or not. Like I said, I really rarely actually watch videos on my phone. I do most of it on my PC. I don't, yeah. Like if I'm on the bus or whatever, I usually just listen to music or something because I don't have to stream it. You know, 3 gigs of data is great and all, but you watch videos all the time and it'll still go pretty quick. And if I watch all my videos on the bus, then I'm not going to have anything to watch when I'm at home. But anyways, we're getting off track here. That looks good. I cut that into
this
right?
flavor. All right.
Yeah, and that was pretty good. That was like spot on. There's almost no need to take out anything else from there. What are we at? We had the juice and we're at 841. Oh, so this timing on this video is actually going to be really good. So depending on if they kind of roll on about the same thing in this take or not, will depend on whether we cut lots out. And sometimes they get off track. Sometimes it's worth keeping in. Sometimes it's completely pointless and it's a waste of time. A lot of the time, so if the video length isn't too long, then I'll just leave stuff in.
All right.
Juice, take one in 3, 2, 1, go. And let's go ahead and paste those attributes right now so I don't have to listen to Gage screaming in my ear the whole time. And you know what, that gives me, because he always clips it up here. I told Adam a while ago to start clipping it down here. Can you see it? Just to try it out. And it works a lot better, as you can clearly see. Like, the microphone reaches just fine. This is what I plugged them into. Plug the mics into this thing. This is Gage here. I just have to have his turned down a bit. I'll have to fiddle with it more. It's actually kind of, I don't get the same sound quality when I'm actually listening to them through the camera as I do with these things. Because these things are freaking awesome. But I just use little earbuds when I'm testing the audio on the camera, which probably isn't the greatest idea when I'm editing with these things because I'm getting 2 different sound levels. But they actually make these as a headphone. This is a headset, a USB headset, the microphone and everything. You plug it into your computer. But they have these now. This is the Razer Kraken 7.1 V2, and they have a headphone version, so it doesn't have the microphone, and it's got a 3.5mm headphone jack. Plug it in as headphones, so it's not a headset, but you get the same sound quality. I want to get a pair of those. A, for listening to music, because these, like I said, these sound absolutely amazing, and B, so when I'm testing out the audio on the camera, I'm getting essentially exactly the same as what I'm going to hear through these, because it's the same thing. Getting off track again.
This flavor. All right. So it's come time to talk about Kaiju.
Kaiju. Yes. Sorry.
I looked over with a serious question. He's beard hair. Is it Kaiju? Okay. So
hello,
real
second
quick,
watcher.
we'll keep this in mind.
Whoever you may be, feel free to leave a comment, ask a question, whatever it is you need to do.
Fruit punch, cotton candy, and ice cream combination. And when you first read that, you're kind of concerned, and then you vape it, and it's just blended so well.
It's super sweet. Like, you gotta have a good sweet tooth for this.
Oh, absolutely. Like, this definitely isn't. If you're not into candy and super sweet vapes, this is definitely not for you. But if you are into these kind of super strong, very saturated flavor, like it's a very
cotton candy, and yeah, very saturated. As soon as you hit it, you get the whole flavor right there.
It's nice and smooth, and like, I don't taste a lot of fruit punch. It's definitely kind of got. It has like that kind of feeling to it, but I don't think I taste a lot of fruit punch on its own per se.
Yours is a little more sour than mine.
A little bit.
I think my coils are a little bit.
The cotton candy and I'm assuming that it's like a Neapolitan or like a vanilla ice cream, something like that.
I usually assume vanilla if they don't specify.
Fair. But yeah, no, man, I think this blends so well. Like I said, the fruit punch doesn't stand out, but like, you know how when you drink fruit punch, you kind of get little tastes of all, like, it's like that, but it's blended in. It just kind of, it smooths it out a little bit.
Yep. I don't know. I like it. I think I like it a little more in yours. That bit of sour that kicks in.
Yeah, it does have a little bit more of a sour hue to it out of the Kylan here.
But either way, it's good. I really enjoy it. What would you rate it?
What would I rate it? Honestly, man, this stuff's really good. I think I'm gonna give this an 8.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be up there with the. It's gonna be up there with some. Squirt always does this, man. Sean Squirt, whatever you know him by, great guy. He always does this with juice. When he tells you the flavoring, you're kind of concerned, and then you vape it, and it's just.
I don't know.
It's
if he just like blends it and says, "I'm gonna try it." Sounds a good idea.
I don't know. Like the first two that came out, the yogurt and the strawberry cake one, they weren't as wild, but the McCavity and this one I find are just. I wasn't super pumped when I heard it, and then I vaped it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is done so well. It's so smooth. It's so."
That's just it. He takes the time to make sure the juice is actually good quality.
Exactly, and it's different.
Whether or not the flavor is a little strange, like it's a weird mix.
Yeah. But it's different from everything else on the market. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of other juices out there that are a fruit punch, cotton candy, and ice cream combination. Like, it's a very specific combination, and it works so well. He
does a good job.
I don't hesitate to give it a solid 8. Like, it's right up there with my... What do you think, Adam?
I was going to give it a 7.
Perfect.
At least, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to give it a nice 7. Where do you think it goes on the board? Can we pull the board down? Is there stuff on it?
There's not stuff on it. You can pull it down and stuff you want. Quench is second. Fizzy Grape is first right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I like this a lot more than Fizzy Grape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You want to put it on number 1 for now?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, I agree. Number 1. You can take the...
We've got 3 up there, so next video we can have them. We'll put them up on the board.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the next video will actually will be the 4th or the 5th? 4th,
Yeah,
okay.
5th video, but one of them was not
Right. One of them doesn't even go on the board. That's
what is the
next video will actually.
Where did they put that? I'm just trying to update the list real quick while I have it on. While they're saying it.
Fuck, man, I like this a lot more than Fizzy Grape.
Okay, so this takes number 1 on the board. Spoilers. How do I have that? Let's go ahead and quickly put that in over here. What the hell is that noise? I think that sounds like a handbag. Kaiju, Squirt 705, Fizzy Grape, Quench, Hydrate. And where does the next one go? Well, we'll have to wait and find out.
A lot more than Fizzy Grape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to put it on number 1 for now?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, I agree. Number 1. You can take the...
We've got 3 up there, so next video we can have them. We'll put them up on the board.
Alright.
We don't. We forget.
Yeah,
we literally shoot the next video
will be the 4th or the 5th?
right afterwards.
4th, okay.
We completely forgot to fill up the board. So
Right,
today when
right.
we shoot,
One
it'll
of
be
them
filled
doesn't
out and
even
ready to
on the
go.
board, that's right. Okay, sweet. So yeah, and one more quick thing, Adam. Who do you think you'd recommend this to?
Anybody likes sugar? Like,
Anybody-
if you like that super sweet?
If
probably gonna like
you've been watching the videos, you know that I have a monster of a sweet tooth. So I mean, anybody that any form of candy addiction or sweet tooth or anything like that, yeah, I think you're really going to enjoy.
For sure. I honestly I got a pretty big sweet tooth myself, and yeah, it meets my fancy. Definitely, I couldn't say it's an all-day vape because it does after
It
an
is
entire.
really-
Whoops, I'm hitting buttons in the wrong places.
After
It
an
is
entire
really
day,
sweet.
get a lot. But
I don't know if I could vape it first thing in the morning or right before bed, but I think it's like a really good middle of the day. I really like it, man.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Oh, exactly.
I can't even. I really like this. Somebody get me some Ugg boots, because I can't even. Like...
Well, we have pumpkin spice juice we can buy it too.
Alright, let's actually cut pumpkin spice juice. We can buy you too. Cut. Perfect. I like it.
Pumpkin spice juice we can buy it too.
Alright, just give me a sec. I gotta close the door. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Just be a bit loud. Was that my phone? It was. What's the plan? I can be on the 120-ish bus. Cool. Alright. We should, what is it, 20 after 11? So, we got 2 hours before the guys hop on the bus and head over. So, I think I could get this video and the next one done in 2 hours, plus at least one of the thumbnails. I don't need both thumbnails right away. I'm missing, why am I missing messages though? I didn't hear the first 2 notifications. I don't have, yeah. Gage has been having communication problems because his phone is broken, so I'm working on getting him this, my old Nexus 6, while he gets himself a new one. But if anybody has any recommendations, he's looking for rugged phones. I was helping him take a look at some of the cat phones, you know, Caterpillar, they make construction equipment. They have phones as well that are super durable, if you didn't already know. Super, super durable, as you can imagine. They're made for people who work in construction and stuff like that. So I think he's looking at one of those, but time being, yeah, I'm going to sell him this old bad boy. Because it's still really, it's really good. It's snappy. Everything is quick. Yeah, because it's got that aluminum body. Like even with a case on it, you get dust and stuff in there, and it kind of scratches it up a bit. It's got some dings in the corners, but otherwise, oh, and the vibrator hasn't worked. The vibrator and the camera haven't worked since like a month after I got it, and it's that's a phone that actually went all the way to the end of its term. So not too many people can say that. I know people like to break their phones all the time. I don't know why. I don't know why you need to break your phone. Just keep it for 2 years. And then you can sell it to your friends afterwards when they break theirs. Alright, that was perfect. Let's throw down this outro. This video is going great. I like it when there's not extra crap to fill in, and not in a lazy way, just it just makes the whole process a lot easier. I didn't rename this. Yeah, it makes the whole process go a lot smoother, especially like now that I'm doing making videos on the gaming channel again, and I'm starting up work again. Pretty busy, so it's good that I finally got this whole process mostly streamlined.
Outro take one.
You know?
3, 2, 1, go.
Go, and right out the gate. I always forget. I keep meaning to remind him to slow down after I say go. Give me a second or two to give it a cut, but whatever.
So guys, once again, I'm Gage.
I'm Adam.
This has been the Beaver Fever Juice Review.
Yeah, Gage, you're screaming in my ear again. It's not your fault.
Today we talked about Kaiju from Squirt 705.
Kaiju from the Squirt.
Gage also talks a lot louder than Adam.
It was
so
pretty good.
The fact that he's got his mic there and he talks louder.
Phenomenal. I don't get to use that word very often anymore, especially because I feel like a lot of e-juice is like, just to kind of go back to what I was saying earlier about like this being specific flavor to the Squirt line.
Jesus,
guys, I feel
calm
like
down.
A lot of e-juice companies, when something is found that works, like a really good example of this is like that blueberry raspberry flavor. There's just so many companies that offer a blueberry raspberry or a peach or, lemonade, or no, actually not a peach lemonade
in general,
but like a lemonade or like a lemon lime, kind of like a Sprite. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of flavors that are, I'm not gonna say overdone, because like a lot of them are different in like their own way. Like obviously they all taste slightly different, but they're all kind of the same profile, if you will. And I don't know. I
They're
really
surefire as long as they do a good job on
exactly,
them.
exactly. As long as exactly. That's actually a really good way to put that. Yeah.
And it's not like it's, I wouldn't say it's easy, because you can still screw up.
Oh, absolutely.
Just put one flavor that doesn't quite fit.
Okay, so I actually want to go back. I was occupied with my phone there for a second. If they're talking too much about what they rated the juice, I want to cut that out of the ends. I think I've mentioned it before in previous streams. I don't like to keep that part in the end, because then, oh, that sounded like it might have hurt. I don't like to keep those parts in the end, because then people could just skip to the end of the video and watch, see what they thought about it summarized, and not have to watch the whole video.
From the Squirt 705, it was pretty good.
It was really good.
It was.
I really liked it.
Okay, so let's see what
Phenomenal. I don't get to use that word very often anymore, especially because I feel like a lot of e-juice is like, just to kind of go back to what I was saying earlier about like this being specific flavor to the Squirt line. I feel like a lot of e-juice companies, when something is found that works, like a really good example of this is like that blueberry raspberry flavor. There's just so many companies that offer a blueberry raspberry or
a peach.
You cooking something?
No. Sparkler.
Ah, sparkler. Okay, I was gonna say it smells like burnt something.
I gotta hop in the shower.
Yeah.
And can you make the girls lunch?
I'm still live streaming.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Thanks
it's
though.
on live.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I thought you could pause it.
Nope, you can't really pause the live stream. I mean, I could sort of. I could do this, and then this, but I'm not going to. Sorry, guys. I'm not actually leaving.
Watch your show. Okay, Mom's hopping in the shower.
Oh boy. All right. Sorry about that. The beauties of live streaming. You get that raw, uncut reality.
There's just so many
God, that
companies.
smells like ass. They lit a sparkler downstairs, and holy shit. I mean, I don't think it's as bad when you know it's a sparkler and you're right there like, sparkler. But when it's wafting up and you don't expect it, it smells kind of like burnt plastic.
That offer a blueberry raspberry or
a peach
or, lemonade or no, actually not a peach lemonade,
in general,
but like a lemonade or like a lemon lime, kind of like a Sprite. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of flavors that are, I'm not gonna say overdone, because like a lot of them are different in like their own way. Like obviously they all taste slightly different, but they're all kind of the same profile, if you will. And I don't know. I really
surefire as long as you do a good job on
exactly,
them.
Exactly. As long as exactly. That's actually a really good way to put that.
And it's not like it's, I wouldn't say it's easy, because you can still screw up.
Oh, absolutely.
Just put one flavor that doesn't quite fit. And
oh, absolutely. I find that there's not a lot.
Peach is one that you get a lot.
Exactly. And like obviously there are companies out there that make really awesome new flavors, like Squirt 705. You have the Wild Predator line. You have the what was that other line I just was vaping the other day? I think it was called Nasty Juice.
Is that the one with the
Great Mint? Yeah. It the name kind of put me off, but it was just the flavor got me. It was a great mint, and it was just like, wow, you know, like I don't know, man. And then I looked at all their other flavors too, and I was just like, you know, these are different. Like they're, or like that the Fizzy company. Like they specifically make pop, but they make like a cream soda, but they do it with the fizz. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just nice when you see flavors that are a little bit out of the mold, I guess.
Those are actually lines that maybe we could do more of. Too. Like, I like the fizzy, so I think we could definitely see if we can find some other fizzies we like. But anyways, we're getting off topic.
Not what this is about. I'm just saying how I really appreciate.
I'll keep that in because they don't actually completely recap
flavor card.
It's
the thoughts about the flavors.
It's a very good one. Very,
it's actually good points they bring up. Actually, that was a good bit of a dialogue there. I'm gonna leave that in.
Good one. Don't forget, guys, we're on all the social media. That's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find us there at Beaver Fever _NB.
Unless you're on Facebook, then it's just Beaver Fever NB.
Because there's no fancy characters on the Facebook.
No fancy characters. Remember, guys, if you want to tell your friends about us, you know, you like our juice reviews and you think other people can, share our video to them.
Share our video. Hit the little, is there a little arrow icon?
I think it is. You can text it to people.
Share, yes. Share, please share.
Yeah.
Subscribe and share.
There'll be a poll right above my head.
Poll of some
kind. With a question of some sort for you guys to answer.
Don't forget, there's a special thanks. It goes out to Sean at Squirt705. Thank you for setting us up with this.
He told me about it. I went in. He was just like, yeah, try it out. I'm like, yeah, I will.
Thank you very much, man. Once again.
Good recommendation.
Once again,
someone's knocking on my door.
Yep.
Once again,
I'm almost done. Hold on a second.
Yeah, just blown away. I like it. Top notch. I think we're kind of going in circles here at this moment.
That's it.
So other than that, guys, have yourselves a wonderful day.
And remember to keep her cloudy.
That's pretty good.
Alright. Excuse me for one moment. Somebody's knocking on my door. I just gotta go see what's up. Okay, I'm back. Perfect. Hello, second viewer again. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're not here at the Be Right Back screen and you decide to leave before that Be Right Back screen goes away. Please feel free to leave a comment or whatever in the chat, ask a question, say something. I'm here and ready to mingle. That's not exactly what I meant. Just... yeah. Shut up. Okay, so we're doing good. So now let's just throw in these graphics. Throw in the graphics nice and quick. And so I remember what I did the one time. I remember what I did the first time. I didn't physically move my screen over here, I don't believe. I think I kept it over here. What I actually did was this. Let's see. Okay, so that's that monitor. So I want to bring this over here. Yeah. And then do this. You can't see what I'm doing just yet because this isn't it. I haven't moved it over to the actual. And put it there, and you guys don't have to see the other stuff really. So now I can have both my screens going. Let's go ahead and pop that over so you can see it. There we go. So that's just a separate window right here. Whoop. So you can see, you can't actually see. Hey, you can't see the mouse go over. That's weird. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. This the part that you see with Adam engaged is actually a separate window, a separate screen, a monitor altogether. And I can just move it over with OBS. Okay, that's enough explaining how that works. Nobody really cares. It's excuse me. Hi, Michonne. Good kitty. Alright, let's go ahead and plop down the name tag. Let's open up the video transitions to dissolve, because that's what we'll want. Actually, let's go ahead and throw down our first cross dissolve here. Change it there. Pull out the presets, pull out the nameplate, plop that in place. Can you? Oh, it hasn't come in yet. Alright.
It's the Beaver.
And oh, I gotta put the good old text in here. Texteroni. Where's the Gage and Adam text? Plop that down there. Go ahead and grab our cross dissolve and plop that down there. Change that to a nice 15 frames. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Gage. It's the Beaver.
Let's put it there. Shrink those down. Make this bigger. And drop in the title card. So how does that look? Last week, if I remember, I didn't even have to change the length of it.
It's the Beaver Fever Juice Review.
And
Perfect.
today
I like it when I don't have to change it.
we're talking about
Okay, now we'll drop that down again. We'll keep it at full length. And put our cross dissolves in to the right length. Let's get our text layer in there. Let's drop that in there. And oh, look at that. We don't have to change the maker of the juice this time around. Now I just realized I can't see my stream info, so I don't know if anybody's actually watching or commenting at the moment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop over here quick to move this over to a different window. Yeah, I don't like having it. Well, you know, let's do that. Oh yes, and this. That works, and I don't care to see my own stream. I just want to see the comments of the chat in case somebody actually decides they'd like to converse with me. Okay. Good. Okay, let's keep on doing this.
kaiju.
We're talking about, I can't even pronounce this properly, we're talking about kaiju.
Yeah, sorry.
Why is that so much louder all of a sudden?
Kaiju.
We're talking about, I can't even pronounce this.
Well, that's annoying. I don't know if it's louder for you guys, but it got louder for me.
Properly, we're talking about.
It's really annoying. Hold on a second. Turn that down. That's just silliness.
We're talking about, I can't even pronounce this.
Alright, so let's change this to kaiju. Easy. Easy.
Kaiju.
We're talking about.
And now it's quiet again. Are you kidding me? What the hell? I feel like this is an issue with Premiere. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so we got that
I
going.
can't even pronounce this properly. We're talking about.
Now it's a lot quieter than it was before.
Cool. Have to say it so slow.
It happens all the time. Fuck you,
We
Premiere.
haven't talked about a squirt 705 juice
In
in a little bit, but we're going to let you know all about it. We're going to give you our opinion and whatnot. Adam, what you vaping on over there, bud?
I got my.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and copy this, lock this, paste that. What the hell? That's not what I copied, damn it. Copy this, paste it. There we go. Change that. He's got his Horizon Tech. Falcon. And
Horizon Tech Falcon on top of your whatever this is called. What is it?
put the cut here.
It's the Aegis Legend. It's a
Geek
2
Vape.
Yeah, Geek Vape.
Aegis Legend.
Okay, nope. Pull that to here. Pull that to here. Drop ourselves a little cross dissolve in the middle. Change that to 18 frames. And change the text here to what is it? Geek Vape. Aegis Legend. I don't know if there's supposed to be a space or no space. Like you hardware and mostly hardware companies. I don't ever understand. Like sometimes I see like I'll see your names with a space. Sometimes I see it without a space, and sometimes it's on your own Facebook or website. So I see like a space and no space, or I don't know. Why can't it all just put a Geek Vape? It's 2 words. Why do you have to make it 1 word if that's even the case? And same goes for every other hardware company. It's mostly you hardware companies are bad for that, and it's just very confusing because I don't know what I'm supposed to put in the goddamn title card. That's all there is to say. Moving on.
Aegis Legend. And yeah, he just had it sitting there. He didn't know if his batteries were good. They're good. So I was like, I'm gonna use this beast. It's heavy as shit.
It's heavy as
When
hell,
you're used to
especially
holding
compared
this,
to that thing, yeah.
It's like
But
I
that
know
being
it's there.
said, just real quick, the Legend is like dust-proof, shock-proof,
Oh, yeah.
waterproof up to like 15 feet or maybe 20 feet or something insane.
we should
Excuse me.
We should maybe not on yours, but we should see if we can get a second-hand one and do like.
Cut that out.
Something insane.
We should
Excuse me.
We should.
Just cut out Gauge burp in there. Just because we can. And I caught that.
Insane.
We should maybe
It's
not
an
on
easy
yours,
cut.
but we should see if we can get a second-hand one and do like a drop test,
I'd like to back over one with a car or something.
just to see.
Yeah. But anyway, we're getting off track here. I have the
You've got the Tesla vapes and Tesla Cigs Invader 2.3 with that's his new one on top actually, so I'm not 100% familiar with its name yet. I haven't got that one to memory yet.
here. I have the Tesla Invader 2.3.
Tesla Cigs is another one. Like, it always looks like it's Tesla Cigs like that, but I don't know. Like, so I'm just gonna whatever. It doesn't matter. I think it's just me complaining for nothing. It's just I'm the one who has to type it in all the time, and I like to do things properly. I don't like to you know, especially when you're spelling things. I don't like spelling mistakes. I'd like to be grammatically correct as much as possible, and I want to get the names of these companies as correct as possible. But you guys make it so fucking hard. Just yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so now we need to change this to impact, so we can put in the slash or 2.3, because the chiseled font that I use doesn't have punctuation. I don't even think it has a period. You just get that blank box on there's no character that exists in that font. Okay, Aegis 2.3. What is this on top?
2.3. I absolutely love this mod. I have my Kylan V2 on top.
Right, Kylan V2. Who was that by again? Hold on, I actually have it on a notepad here. Stop it. Hardware notepad. Where is it? Do I not have it here yet? Armageddon, Geek Vape. No, oh yeah, it's the Vandy Vape. Vandy Vape Kylan R V2 RTA. copy and paste this. This is, as you can see, it's got all the links there. That's what I used to drag and drop the links in. And go ahead and put this back, like that there. Pull this in front. Yeah, that's what I use for. God, what am I talking about now? Linking their hardware in the description of the videos. That's what I'm trying to get at. That way I don't have to, I can just save it all there and just copy and paste it over anytime they change up the hardware. If they use stuff they already have, of course. Vandy Vape, Kylan V2 RTA. I usually, sometimes, not always, put RTA or whatever. I don't know why, if it matters that much. If people care, I have no idea. So that's the Vandy Vape Kylan with the Tesla Sigs Invader 2.3.
For this mod, I have my Kylan V2 on top. Absolutely love this RTA. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. So, I'm going to talk about this label real quick.
So they do talk about subscription and notify in this one. So let's
It's a cool name in the back for like.
It's like right near the end. That's the only thing I should have to mark in this. I should have to put in this. So let's find it.
I'm dropping all kinds of words today. We have the white on black lettering. It's very legible. All the important information. Yeah, it's really good. I like it.
If you guys like the video, and you like the channel, subscribe. Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit the bell.
To come up with, as he says, bell.
Get the ding every time that we post a video.
Bring that here, put that there. Let's drop this stuff down here. And take a look.
Like the channel, subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit the bell. Get the ding every time that we post a video. Once a week, Friday, Saturday, give or take, somewhere
on the weekend. You guys will get it. Especially if you notify.
Especially if you hit the bell and get the ding every time that we post a video. See what we're doing here? We're going in loops. Anyway, carrying on, let's get into this flavor. Alright.
So we can safely, I think, put this at the beginning, but maybe not. We'll see.
Alright, so it's come time to talk about...
It'll fit better here.
Talk about Kaiju.
Yeah, Kaiju. Yes. Sorry.
I looked over with a serious question. He goes, beer hair. Is it Kaiju? Okay, so the flavor real quick, we'll keep this in mind. The Squirt 705 website has it as a fruit punch, cotton candy, and ice cream combination. And when you first read that, you're kind of concerned. And then you vape it. And it's just blended so well.
It's super sweet. Like, you gotta have a good sweet tooth for this, I'd think.
Oh, absolutely. Like, this definitely isn't... If you're not into candy and super sweet vapes, this is definitely not for you. But if you are into these kind of super strong, very saturated flavor, like it's a very...
Cotton candy. And yeah, very saturated. As soon as you hit it, you get the whole flavor right there.
It's nice and smooth, and like, I don't taste a lot of fruit punch. It's definitely kind of got... It has like that kind of feeling to it, but I don't think I taste a lot of fruit punch on its own per se.
Hot damn, there's a... I'm not gonna even say it.
More sour than
I don't want anybody else to notice.
I think my coils
But the cotton candy, and I'm assuming that it's like a Neapolitan or like
Nothing.
a vanilla
I didn't
ice
say
cream,
anything.
something like that.
Okay, so I don't need anything until the ratings, which actually are like halfway through.
At least, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna have a nice...
Okay.
Does a good job.
I don't hesitate to give an ice cream combination. Like, it's a very specific combination, and it works so well. He
does a good job.
I don't have...
Okay, so he actually rated it.
It takes the time to make sure the juice is actually good quality.
Exactly, and it's different.
Whether or not the flavor is a little strange, Like, it's a weird mix.
Yeah, but it's different
but-
from everything else on the market.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of other. And then I vaped it, and I was like, oh my
This is
god,
good.
this is done so well. It's so.
Where does he rate it? God damn it.
You're kind of concerned, and then you vape it, and it's just.
He just, I don't know.
It's
if he just
ju-
like blends it and says,
Squirt always does this, man. Sean. Honestly, man, this stuff's really good. I think I'm gonna give this an 8.
There we go. There we go. Okay, we'll put that there. Drop our text layer in. Let's gauge rating text. This thing, I just have to increase its scale to 200. We're good to go. And look, 8. I don't even have to change it. I love it when that happens. Should give things 8s more often, Gage. No, don't actually. I mean, if it's good, if it's worth an 8, for sure, but I liked the what's it called, the nasty one that they just did. We need to, they have one more that they're supposed to do. They need to do more, not necessarily completely disgusting juices like that, they don't, but stuff that's more on the end of the, you know, bottom of the scale. I think I remember last time mentioning, I know last stream I didn't actually do the whole stream, I don't think, because it wasn't working. Oh, sorry. Ugh. Everything's working beautifully now, but
Give this an 8.
yeah.
yeah, we need more juices that are like, oh, they don't like to test bad juices as often, that's right, because they gotta, it's a lot more work for them because they've gotta, like Adam, he was talking at one point about when they did that fungus cheese coffee stuff, he cleaned everything, like he cleaned out his tank and he even had a new coil in there, and he like was very thorough from how he described this process he went through, and put a different juice in, like a nerd flavored one I think they reviewed before, and vaped it, and first hit was good, and then the other stuff started coming through on a new coil after he'd washed everything else. So it was like just the flavor was like staining the inside of his tank. Now it's gone, it did go away eventually, but man, so that's why, I mean, that's like worst case scenario. Most juices, even juices that aren't like horrible, they're just not good juices, like that aren't supposed to be disgusting like that, won't be that bad. But that's one of the reasonings, is they don't want to mess up their hardware, because then like Gage had to like pull the cotton out right away, and like, you know, he was worried that his coils might be, the flavor might be staying in the coils, which, I mean, I don't vape, but like I see those coils go bright red. I can only imagine that would burn any flavor off of them, but I could be wrong. You know, you vapors will know a lot more than I would. But yeah, so that's why they don't do that stuff as often, and they don't want to spend money on juices not going to taste good, especially if they kind of already heard that it might not be good. You know, it's one thing to get a juice and it doesn't taste good, not knowing when they get it, and then to review it and be like, yeah, you know, this ended up not tasting good. But it's a completely other thing to go out of your way to spend money on something you know or you've heard probably isn't going to be very good, just to review it and see, especially when you don't want to mess up your hardware. So you're spending money on a juice you're maybe going to vape for one video, and then you have to try and give it away. You're not going to be able to sell that to anybody, you know, and then you don't want to ruin your hardware. So one thing that we've been looking into, I know they've said they have spare hardware that they could use for it, but it's like something better than what you would see as a tester at a vape store, but not like up top, you know. And it mostly just has to be tanks. The hardware itself, the mod part, doesn't really matter as much, but they just want some relatively inexpensive tanks with inexpensive coils that still gives a good flavor, so you can still get a good flavor out of it, but that would basically just be for tasting the juices, and the juices that might not be good more or less than anything else. Welcome back.
Hi.
But yeah, again, if anybody has any recommendations, I know the guys have mentioned some different hardware that would work for that as well. But if anybody has any suggestions, we're open to them. And the door's open again, lovely. No, the gauge goes on about his for a bit. When does Adam say 7?
He just like blends it and says, Adam 7. Sounds a good idea.
Adam 7 is actually...
Like the first two that came out, the older and the sorry came out and so on.
You can kind of tell where Gage is talking and Adam isn't, because they're each on their own side of the mic, so you can kind of see down here. At the bottom is Adam, so when there's more, you got more waves on the bottom, that's usually when Adam's talking. But again, because Gage's mic is so close and right now it's pointed at Adam. Or no, it's actually when Gage talks, he's still picking up on Adam's a lot, but the other way around. Like I said, Gage talks really loud.
To make sure the juice is actually good quality.
Exactly, and it's different.
Whether or not the flavor is a little strange. Like, it's a weird mix.
Yeah. But it's different from everything else on the market. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of other juices out there that are a fruit punch, cotton candy, and ice cream combination. Like, it's a very specific combination, and it works so well. It
does a good job.
I don't hesitate to give it a solid 8. Like, it's right up there with my... What do you think, Adam?
I was going to give...
Just roll that 7 in right here.
Give it a 7.
Right here. Perfect. Let's get the text in there first. The text in there. Where is Adam? Adam rating text. There we go. I'll have to change Adam's. Adam, why couldn't you just be more agreeable with Gage and give it an 8? Now I've got to go in and change your number. So much effort. Just to change this one number from an 8 to a 7. God damn it, Adam. Right, so let's go ahead and throw our cross dissolves down in there. There we go.
Perfect.
At least, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna give a nice 7. Where do you think it goes on the board? Can we pull the board down? Is there stuff on it?
There's not stuff on it. You can pull it down and stuff you want. Quench is second. Fizzy Grape is first right now.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all for this. They do go on a bit after, but it's all good. Okay, so let's give their names back in here.
So
We put the cross dissolves in right now. It doesn't really matter. Might as well since they're up. Since I've got this open. Throw those down there. Throw down those presets.
So guys, once again, I'm Gage. I'm Adam. This has been the Beaver Fever Juice Review.
Today we talked about cashew.
I don't know where the closest one is. Let's grab this one.
Talked about.
Let's have those go into.
Today we talked about cashew. We scored 705.
That works. Looks good to me.
It was pretty good.
It was really good. I really liked it.
Phenomenal. I don't get to use that word very often anymore, especially because I feel like a lot of e-juice is like, just to kind of go back to what I was saying earlier about like this being specific flavor to the Squirt line. I feel like a lot of e-juice companies, when something is found that works, like a really good example of this is like that blueberry raspberry flavor. There's just so many companies that offer a blueberry raspberry or
a peach.
A peach
or,
lemonade,
yeah.
or no, actually not a peach
lemonade in
lemonade,
general.
but like a lemonade or like a lemon lime, kind of like a Sprite. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of flavors that are. I'm not gonna say overdone because like a lot of them are different in like. Exactly. That's actually
I just
a really good.
need
way
the
to
social
put it.
media
and
part.
it's not
I don't
like
need
it's-
to.
I find that.
That's the one with the.
I don't know, man. And then I looked at all their other flavors.
I mean, they do kind of go on for a bit, but like I said, it's all good dialogue, and the video comes up to only just under 12.5 minutes, which is perfect length.
Too, and I was just like, you know, these are different. Like they're or like that the Fizzy company. Like they specifically make pop, but they make like a cream out of the mold. I guess.
Those are actually lines that maybe we could do more of too. Like I like the Fizzy, so I think we could definitely see if we can find some other fizzies we like. But anyways, we're getting off topic.
Not what this is about. I'm just saying how I really appreciate how this is kind of a one-off flavor card.
It's a good one.
It's a very good one. Very, very good one. Don't forget, guys, we're on all the social media. That's
There we go. Scale that up.
That's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find us there at Beaver Fever _NB.
Unless you're on Facebook, then it's just Beaver Fever NB.
Because there's no fancy characters on the Facebook.
All right.
Remember, guys, if you want to tell your friends about us, you like our juice reviews.
I don't have a share button,
Share
so
video to them.
like a picture, so I'm not gonna. But share, share.
I think it is. You can text it to people.
That's honestly at this point. I mean, it's hard to. I don't want to say it's more important than subscribing right now. If you watch these videos all the time, if you've watched multiple videos, this is something that you've come back to every once in a while. Even if you don't watch every single video, but if you watched multiple videos, then subscribe to the goddamn channel. To Beaver Fever. I mean, you could subscribe to this channel too. I'm open to. Obviously, why would I be doing this if I didn't want you to subscribe? But yeah, I mean, if you watch these videos all the time, subscribe. Even if you watch them every once in a while, you don't have to hit the notification bell if you don't want to get notified once a week when we release the video, because that's all that you'll get is one notification a week. It's not like we're going to assault your phone daily or multiple times a day. And even then, I mean, you're probably used to that if you hit the bell with other creators anyways. So, yeah. But we really want to push for those shares is what we want more than anything. We really want to push to shares. So I think the Beaver Fever channel, and I can't see it right now, but I think it has fairly close numbers, fairly close subscription numbers to view count. Like it's not far off. Now I know the statistics for, I haven't looked at it in a bit, but the statistics for how many concurrent viewers are actually subscribers, I think is actually probably higher than it used to be. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's probably a lot closer now. So at this point, sharing is probably more important than subscribing, because most of the people watching the videos regularly probably already have subscribed. So mostly, for the most part. So we just need more eyes. We just need it to share to more people, so more people that are watching. Okay, so I think that's it though. I think we're good on.
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
Whatever the hell you.
And the audio's up again. You guys can hear that. I can see it on my thing. You fucking stupid program. There's no reason it should be doing that. It's not. It's not the levels here. It's not OBS that's doing it. It's fucking Premiere that just the actual audio coming through the headphones is louder, which is making it louder for you guys too.
Yeah. Share.
And there'll be a poll right above my head.
Poll of some
With a
kind.
question of some sort for you guys to answer.
Don't forget, there's a special thanks. It goes out to Sean at Squirt705. Thank you for setting us up with this.
He told me about it. I went in. He was just like, "Yeah, try it out." I'm like, "Yeah, I will."
Thank you very much, man. Once again,
Good recommendation.
Once again, impressed.
Yep.
Once again, I cannot. Just blown away. I like it. Top notch. I think we're kind of going in circles here at this moment.
That's it.
So other than that, guys, have yourselves a wonderful day.
And remember to keep her cloudy.
Alright, so there we have it. What time is it? It is 12 o'clock. So I've got like an hour or so before, a little over an hour and 20 minutes before they said they were going to even get on the bus. So I'm trying to think, where are they busing from? I don't know where Gage's new place is. How do you know what bus they get on?
No idea.
No idea, eh? Just trying to think, if they got on a bus at 20 after, what time would they be here at? Because it'd be depending on what bus they get on after that. I doubt wherever they're coming from, it's only going to take them 15 minutes to hop on a bus and get here. So it's probably not going to be 1:35. If it's Graniteville, it would be like 1:45. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm trying to figure this out right now. But anyways, that's that video done. Now, no, that's not what I want. I'm on the wrong, there we go. Give it a save. I'm just trying to figure out, should I go right to, should we continue, edit the next video, because I've got the two of them? Or should I just move on straight to the thumbnail and
What are you looking for?
and just do this one next time?
They're in the bathroom for some reason.
You know what? We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at this video. The other one doesn't have to get done right now. I think it's more important that I get the thumbnail done and this upload started. Export and upload started. Now that I have a more stable internet connection, the uploads usually never took an insanely large amount of time, unless the connection is being really bad. But I feel like it'll probably go even smoother now that everything's fixed. And we've been green the whole time. The stream has been green the entire time. You see this bar here? I can pull this over again. This bar right here, that changes colors. So this too. See, stream health. And up until now, that always ends up usually dipping into the yellow and then the red. And once it's red, it's pretty much useless. There's no point in even streaming because it looks like garbage, and the audio and the video don't sync up properly, and it's just a fucking mess. So yeah, we've been green the whole time, so these fixes seem to be doing great things. Okay, alright, I'm just going on. Anyways, that's all we got for the live stream. And if I edit the other video today, which I probably won't, I might live stream that as well, why not? But otherwise, thanks for so much for watching. And if you're watching this afterwards, post stream, you know, leave a comment, let me know what you think, let me know if you got any tips, editing tips, if you have any ideas for the videos, for the juice reviews, or yeah, whatever you want to say, just leave it in the comment section, and I'll read it. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.